Yeah, Mike, you noticed it earlier. You mentioned it earlier. It's been in business for nearly 90 years, and you can see the sign here in the window. It is now going out of business. On a rainy December day, customers flowed in and out of Papenhausen Hardware as they have since 1936. Many learning that the days of coming here for the hardware and the expertise of the staff are limited.
Without this place, where can you go?
Carl Aguilar joined the staff here in 1988, eventually moving to manager and finally partner. He said the business survived 2 fires, the latest one in 2018. But he said the business could not survive ever-increasing rent and the shifting social patterns following the pandemic. As a neighborhood business with no parking lot but situated close to the West Portal, it always relied on a steady stream of commuters to stop in. The post-pandemic era with work from home and people ordering their food for delivery means foot traffic in the area has fallen by about 30%.
We have always been more of a convenience store than a destination. When you don't have parking, you're always going to be more convenience-based. We just became less convenient for 30% of our customers.
For now, the hardware store is offering deep discounts, and customers are flooding in to get what they need.
Even though it's a small store, I find everything I need here. But it's our community. You know, West Portal, definitely. We need a hardware store.
That's going to be rough not having you here. Rely on you guys for a lot of stuff. Thank you.
Papenhausen has stood as more than a hardware store. It's a neighborhood landmark, and during the pandemic, it served as a location for essential workers to get what they needed and for neighbors to gather when it was safe to do so. John Vizetas says the history goes back even farther than that.
We moved to this neighborhood when I was 11 or 12 years old, and you know, we're the commensurate DIY family. So you know, when you needed a screw, a bolt, a piece of wire, you know, you'd come down to Papenhausen.
Well, it's good to see you.
Now the owners are saying their farewells to their staff and loyal customers and are asking people to think when they shop to try to prevent the loss of more small businesses around San Francisco.
I talk to a lot of business owners, and a lot of them are in the same boat. Whether they're doing better or worse depends on how much they've been able to adapt to a different model, how much they've been able to streamline, and whether or not they own their buildings.
And as for a final day, Papenhausen will be closing its doors December 31st, or when they run out of enough merchandise, enough items inside the store to justify opening up. So certainly they say that the day that they will certainly be closed, unless they sell out of stuff, will be on December 31st. We're live here in San Francisco. Christian Captain, KTVU, Fox 2 News. And Mike, just to let you know, just while we were doing our story, we had 3 customers walk by who looked in, saw the sign here behind me saying going out of business, and they expressed their shock. So is the community still coming to grips with losing a real icon in the neighborhood?
No, it's a huge hit for a very tight-knit community there in West Portal. Sad to see it go. Christian, thank you.